on the first full day of his state visit. We can talk to BBC Monitoring's Chinese media analyst Kerry Allen. Kerry, you've been looking at Chinese media, at the perceptions of Britain, really, and the reaction to President Xi's visit. What have people been making of this red carpet treatment that he's getting?
Well, a lot of the discussion's been happening on social media, mainly. There's at the moment there's Xi visiting the UK and go with Chief Xi to the UK's hashtags trending on Sina Weibo, which is kind of like China's answer to Twitter or Facebook. There's actually a lot of the discussion though has been about Xi going to visit a football club in Manchester later in the week, rather than anything else.
Yeah, but because this is all about who he supports, isn't it? He supports Manchester United, but apparently Manchester City Council want to take him to the Etihad.
Yes, and there's a lot of people have been discussing that more than anything else, actually, because British football is extremely popular in China.
We hear about, obviously, the restrictions on social media and everything in China. Is there any criticism? Do you see much of it?
Not really. The Sina Weibo platform itself and the other popular platform, WeChat, are very carefully moderated by the Chinese government. So any discussion like this you wouldn't expect to see. But even on websites like Free Weibo, which pick up censored messages on Chinese social media, there's not really been anything like that. No.
What are people hoping to get out of this visit? I mean, obviously the British politicians are hoping for a lot. We've already seen some deals done, which we'll talk about a bit later on when I go up to our business unit. But what is the Chinese audience hoping will come of this visit?
Well, my perception of it has been that actually the visit has been pretty underwhelming compared to Xi's visit to the US in September. There's a lot of the press have been talking about how the visit will help to foster better relationships between China and Europe rather than China and the UK, and there have been some papers in Hong Kong that have been saying that the UK shouldn't put so much expectation on this visit. There are expected to be a number of trade deals signed, and there has been this golden era line which has been used in a lot of papers and also on TV. But in terms of whether this will really strengthen UK and China relations, there's not a very strong message compared to the relations with the US or relations with Russia, for example.
Okay, good to talk to you. Thanks very much. That's really interesting. That's Kerry Allen, our Chinese media analyst from BBC Monitoring.
For more information